Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the War Train here. Today is a great day to be a Zelda fan, guys. Now, I was on my lunch break and I checked YouTube and there was Aonuma from Nintendo basically letting us know there's a new Zelda game. And this is a Hyrule Warriors game, and this is the Age of Calamity. So this is Hyrule Warriors with the, just universe of Breath of the Wild. This is absolutely awesome. If you've never played any of the Hyrule the Warriors game, like the Legends, or say the one on the Wii U, or the definitive edition of that, I highly recommend you check them out if you like high action style hack and slash gameplay with some battle strategy, because that's exactly what those games are. A lot of fun. You play as so many different characters in so many different worlds and like levels and stuff from the Legend of Zelda games, from all through the franchise's history. I mean, there's so many different games that they take stages from and let you play, run around, battle, just iconic battles in that game. It's got a great story, in my opinion. It's its own story, but it's really fleshed out, and it is able to actually bring all these characters from all these different basically timelines and meld them into one game and actually have it make sense, which that actually shocked me. So to see that really awesome style brought into the Breath of the Wild universe to basically flesh out Breath of the Wild and give us that backstory that we never had, because that was one of the biggest things about Breath of the Wild, is the lack of story. And they did that because it fit the gameplay they went for, but we all wanted to know more about this universe and this land that they built that was Breath of the Wild's Hyrule. It's just an awesome place to play in, and it's like we just never got any fleshed out story beats from these characters. We had the champions, but we didn't really get to know them too good, and they were dead when we start the game. Everybody's dead, so you're basically going back on memories. So this is going to flesh out what happened. You're going to go to those iconic battles that you only hear about in Breath of the Wild and actually get to play through them, and actually get to play as each champion in probably their iconic battles they had. Who knows, maybe you get to actually play using that character while they get bested by one of the Blight Ganons. So I am really excited, as you can tell, to check this out and play this. And there was rumor way back, actually not too far back, that there was like a Breath of the Wild 2 collector's edition leaked. I forget where it was. I think it was overseas or whatever, but this would make sense now, that it wasn't Breath of the Wild 2, but it was something to do with Breath of the Wild. It was probably this collector's edition, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, because I want to say it was like $90 or something, which I can't imagine a Breath of the Wild 2 collector's edition being that cheap. So this would make sense because they're probably just doing something a little bigger than a regular edition. I did hear about one. I'm not 100% on the details of it yet, but I don't think that was in the US. But hopefully we'll get one here. I would love to get that. Regardless, I am planning on, if there is a collector's edition, you can bet I will be ordering it from wherever it is. But this is a day one pickup. I can't wait to play through the story of this game and just flesh out Breath of the Wild. Actually, I just started a new playthrough of Breath of the Wild about 2 weeks ago in master mode, because it's been maybe a year and a half, 2 years since I played it last. So it was definitely time to jump back into Hyrule, and I have a blast. Every time I start playing it, it's all I start playing. So I got to be careful that I don't get sucked into it where I just ignore everything else. But I do want to just still dabble and go through the game again. I just absolutely love that world that they built, and I can't wait to just flesh it out even more and have that world make a lot more sense and be able to see it before it was just totally obliterated. because let's face it, Hyrule is trashed in Breath of the Wild. I can't wait to have those battles against tons of Guardians just rushing at you. You know, just tons of monsters coming at you, Lionels, all that stuff. It's just going to be so much fun. And it makes so much sense that they're doing it in this style, because you couldn't have these battles in a regular Legend of Zelda game, because that's just not how Legend of Zelda games are made. You never have these huge, expansive battles like that. Let's face it, it's not like Ghost of Tsushima. So you're not going to see these awesome battles where you're storming in a kingdom or something. You know, unfortunately, not yet anyway, but, you know, this gives us a chance to get close to that. So I'm definitely excited. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited about, you know, Calamity, Age of Calamity, the Hyrule Warriors new game coming on November 20th? You know, this is absolutely awesome. They are going to talk more about this on later in this month. I believe it's the 26th or the 28th of September. But you'll be able to see that on screen. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, guys. I'd really appreciate it. But thanks, everybody. I'm the War Train, and I'm out. Have a good one.